Do you know what else you eat?
Do you like chicken? What about ham? And hamburgers? Then this PSA is for you. Did you know that if you eat too much meat, you can actually make yourself susceptible to being antibiotic resistant? You can endure this resistance to tetracycline, penicillin, monensin, oxytetracycline, and many other antibiotics. Many people don't know that meat contains antibiotics that can make you antibiotic resistant. Let's take a look at a couple examples.
Hey Daniel, can I interview you?
Yes.
Alright, what's your favorite type of meat?
Pork.
Alright, pork comes from the swine family, because it's a pig. Do you enjoy being sick and not being able to find medication to cure your illness?
No.
Alright, did you know that most animals that are used to feed humans are fed antibiotics?
No.
Alright, well they are, and these antibiotics that they are fed can actually make you antibiotic resistant, which means that medications that you would need for some of your diseases, you wouldn't be able to use. So, for the swine family specifically, you could not use tetracycline, penicillin, streptomycin, mycostatin, and bacitracin. Do you know what any of those are?
No.
Alright, so let's start off with tetracycline. So tetracycline can be used to cure acne or STDs. Okay? Penicillin is used for a lot of skin infections, for sinus infections, for UTIs, ear infections, and dental infections. Alright, next we have streptomycin, which can be used to cure active tuberculosis, or at least to treat it. And then we have mycostatin, which is used for fungal infections in the mouth. And then we have bacitracin, which is used to prevent abrasions from getting infected and is also used for bacterial skin infections. So, if you have too much pork that's fed too much antibiotics, specifically those listed, you could have problems finding medication to treat all of those illnesses.
Wow.
What's your favorite type of meat?
Beef?
Beef, so like cow,
Cow, yes.
which is cattle. All right. So do you enjoy being sick and not being able to find a medication that can treat you?
No, I don't enjoy being sick at all.
All right. Well, did you know that animals that are used to feed humans are actually fed antibiotics?
Yes.
All right. Well, that can lead to antibiotic resistance. So, for cattle specifically, you could be resistant to tetracycline, chlorotetracycline, sulfentazine, and macrolides. Do you know what any of those are?
No.
Okay. Well, tetracycline can be used to treat acne or STDs. Chlorotetracycline can be used for bacterial infections. Sulfentazine can be used for bronchitis, prostate cancers, and UTIs. And then macrolides can be used for pneumonia, sinusitis, pharyngitis, and tonsillitis.
Cool.
Hi, Mr. Tommy. How are you?
Doing good. How are you, Carl?
I'm good. What's your favorite type of meat?
Chicken.
All right, poultry. So do you enjoy being sick and not being able to find a medication to cure your illness?
No, I don't like that.
Well, did you know that most animals that are used to feed humans actually get fed pesticides and antibiotics that can make you antibiotic resistant?
Yes, I know that.
Okay,
I'm
well,
an agriculture guy.
do you know what poultry contains?
No, I'm sure I don't.
Well, most of the times they are fed multiple antibiotics like penicillin, tetracycline, monensin, oxytetracycline, and neomycin. Do you know what any of those are?
Penicillin? Yes.
You do know what penicillin is. Okay, well that's good. Well, I'll inform you about the other ones. So tetracycline is used to treat acne and STDs. Monencillin is used for fungal infections, bacterial infections, and parasitic infections. Oxytetracycline is used to treat STDs, respiratory infections, strep throat, cholera, and malaria. And then neomycin is used for bacterial infections that are mainly in the intestines, as well as hepatic comas, which is used.
Well, that is great. That's why I don't have any of those.
Prostate cancer.
Great.
There was a girl named Tammy who suffered from food poisoning. Tammy went to her doctor and he prescribed her penicillin to help her with the food poisoning. Well, the food poisoning didn't get any better, it got worse. So, Tammy had to go back to the doctor. He prescribed her tetracycline this time, but that medication didn't work either, because Tammy ate so much meat that was filled with these chemicals, Tammy became resistant to these antibiotics. When animals are raised in order to be food, they eat diets to make them bigger and resist diseases. The animals eat antibiotics. When humans eat the animals, our bodies can adjust and become antibiotic resistant. People do not know what they are eating. Next time you go to the store to buy some meat, make sure that you're aware of what you eat. Don't get meats with any antibiotics. When you eat meat, make sure you know what else you eat.